If you've been injured in an auto accident, you need someone that's going to fight for you and protect your family. I'm that someone. I'm that attorney, Keith Liguori. Call me right now. Call me on my cell and get the personal attention you deserve.
Coming up tonight on 10 News, at 8 o'clock, Big Brother, then Criminal Minds, and CSI New York at 10. Then join Heather and me for 10 News at 11 o'clock. The official start to the college football season is tomorrow.
And with that in mind, 10 News reporter Grayson Calm takes a look at the home turf for Florida and arch rival Florida State. It is Wednesday, so we're going to answer the question, why do they call it that?
Why do they call it Ben Hill Griffin Stadium? The stadium, now known as the Swamp, started out as a real swamp. School president John Tigert picked out the location himself in 1930.
He described the area as a swampy depression.
Norm Carlson was the spokesman for University of Florida athletics for decades. The swamp in this spot was drained, and the stadium built there was called Florida Field.
It was named Florida Field to honor all the veterans who had died in World War I.
Then, in 1989, a Super Gator from the Polk County town of Frostproof named Ben Hill Griffin Jr. continued a multi-million-dollar tradition of giving to UF, both in academics and athletics.
He contributed money to expand the stadium, and the stadium was named Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in his honor.
This stadium's been called Florida Field for most of its life. The name Ben Hill Griffin is a relatively recent change, and the stadium's famous nickname is even newer than that.
Why the Swamp? In the early 90s, new football coach Steve Spurrier came to town.
One day we sat down and he said, we need to come up with a nickname.
Carlson dug up that old quote from the president who built the place 60 years before. John Tigert had called it a swampy depression.
We were talking about Gator Swamp and all these names, and he said, well, let's just call it the Swamp. So I said, hey, that's it. You hit it on the head, the Swamp.
Why do they call it Bobby Bowden Field at Doak Campbell Stadium? What's now an enormous brick football palace began in 1950, seating just 15,000 fans. The stadium was named for Florida State University's popular president at the time, Doak S. Campbell. For more than half of the stadium's history, Bobby Bowden was the head coach in these hallowed halls. His influence made the Seminoles a powerhouse.